world. Augustine Cortez coming live from Web3, and apologize because I haven't been doing the daily learnings as consistent. I missed a few days, but I've just been in a complete whirlwind from a personal standpoint in my life, but also in a building. So I've essentially transitioned from being in the learning state and exerting my energy towards actual building and documentation of projects. That's a traditional, well, not traditional, but it's a common approach, right? You have to learn things first, and then you transition that knowledge and exercise it to a skill. It's actually one of the things that I was working on was the protocol on how to create an economy of education, but then also create a proof of education. These are two different things that are fairly profound. Right? What does it mean to be educated? And I've spoken in previous videos on that concept where education really can be a philosophical question, but if you declare axioms of truth and introduce variables and get enough people to believe in this operation consensus, then that could carry the validity of what it means to be educated. And I was writing a white paper on the variables and axioms of exactly that. And as I was writing it, I went deeper into blockchain and tokenomics. And that's where I discovered the possibility to create an economy around the exchange of value in education. So my priority went from declaring and defining what it means to be educated to learn about the tokenomics on how to create an economy for education. And I realized that I have to write two white papers. One was already extremely, how do I put it, difficult to wrestle with. Like I said, declaring the axioms of truth, building a linear form of thought, articulating it, and so on. And that would be in proof of education. And then where I say gets even more complicated is to introduce a tokenomic process to literally create an economy. And this is where I have to learn economics, calculus, DeFi, crypto economics, token distribution, ICOs, utility tokens, security tokens, regulations, and so many more fields to make this work. And it's an exciting time because this is a life's work. I don't think that if I was as passionate and dedicated to the space, I would have left a long time ago, because it's literally looking up, staring at a mountain, and putting your backpack on and going. That's the way I can summarize the experience. And it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's been full of roses, smelling roses and enjoying nice views. It's been fun to learn, but at the same time, it's mentally exhausting. Like I said, I've experienced internal whirlwinds in my personal life. A lot has to do externally. I've been stable on my independent aspect of life. I've developed a healthy relationship with myself, and I've managed to adapt mindfulness, cognitive behaviors, and mental frameworks that give me fortitude to keep on going forward. And I understand that sometimes life will just throw curveballs at you. There'll be a lot of friction where you literally, your body will just produce too much cortisol, where you will be on a hyperactivated state. You'll always be anxious, and at that point, it can escalate to true depression. And when you don't have mind control over your body, it's your body speaking for you. I've been in those states before, but I've learned how to manage and work with my body internally. But the point being is that this is not an easy feat. I just want to give a quick update that the core areas I'm working on is more about truly building now. And I didn't even mention Scholars NFT. That's kind of a huge area of my head's downtime, is chilling and getting the narrative, updating the roadmap, looking at project, what they're doing, getting ready for giveaways, raffles, marketing, a lot of things that need to be on the checklist, and getting it off the ground, because Scholars ideally is going to be what funds us as a collection for us to have capital to build a community, have a product out in the market, and earn our wings in the space, right? But then the longevity of the vision is to be building this tokenomic system where it creates an economy of education, building a DAO, building Cognio, which is intellectual heaven, creating this protocol, and so on. So we're in a black hole of information where we're going in. We don't know how the outcome is going to be, but you know, we're come out with some scars, but we believe in the mission, hold on to, dedicate our lives towards it. Okay, so a very short update. This is, I would say, a riff. I didn't focus on a specific area. I'll probably make a video tomorrow dedicated to NFTs or a little bit more about the specialization of tokenomics. Like, here's my sticky notes on a little brainstorm that I had today at Starbucks on creating this economy of education, trying to play devil's advocate among the theory, trying to prove it wrong, and coming around that. So we'll conclude here. Tomorrow's a new day to learn, pick up new things. Exciting time, literally VC funds getting invested, or funds receiving 2.5 in funding for them to allocate, 2.5 billion in capital to allocate. So the future is being built every single day in Web3. I'm glad we're here. Okay, so I shall see you tomorrow. Thank you.